So the next formula is sin A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So for deriving this, I'll tell you something. We have learned that cos pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta. So I can say that cos pi by 2 minus A plus B is equal to sin A plus B. Since cos pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta, instead of theta I had A plus B. We have learned the formula for cos A minus B. What is cos A minus B? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So we'll apply this formula here. Let's see how. I can write this as cos pi by 2 minus A minus B, which in turn I can write this as cos pi by 2 minus A minus B. So this cos pi by 2 minus A, I have grouped these two terms pi by 2 and A. So I wrote it as cos pi by 2 minus A minus B. So if I take it as A minus B in the form of A minus B form, this will be A, this will be B. Pi by 2 minus A into cos B plus sin pi by 2 minus A into sin B. So what did I do here? I know the formula of cos A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So I have grouped these two terms and wrote it as cos pi by 2 minus A minus B. So this is one term, this is the other term. So it is in the form of cos A minus B and I use this formula here. So this value is A here and this value is B here. Similarly, this value is A and this value is B. What is cos pi by 2 minus theta? It is sin theta. So I'll have sin A into cos B plus sin pi by 2 minus A or sin pi by 2 minus theta or anything which will be equal to cos of A into sin of B. Now let's think of sin A minus B. What is sin A minus B? We'll have the same sin A cos B, but we'll have a minus here. We'll have cos A sin B. So the four main important formulae that we should remember is, let's recap once again. I told you sin A plus B will be sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. I have taught you this. Cos A plus B will be cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Cos A minus B will be cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So these are the four important formulae you should remember in your 11th and 12th standard. or any competitive exams which you attempt in future. So how do you remember it easily? There is no special technique. There is no special technique, but just a bit of common sense. First of all, remember that for all of this formulae, we'll have two terms. For sine A plus B, we'll have plus in the middle. For sine A minus B, we'll have minus in the middle. For cos, for A plus B, we'll have minus in the middle. For cos A minus B, we'll have plus in the middle. So, for sine terms, we'll have sine and cos, and cos and sine. For cos terms, we'll have cos and cos, then sine and sine. In this way, you can remember. Or whenever you add or subtract any two angles in sine function, you'll have plus in the middle when we are adding, you'll have minus in the middle when you're subtracting. Similarly, when you're adding two functions in cos, you'll have minus in the middle. Just the reverse of it, when you're subtracting two functions in related to cos, that is cos A minus B, we'll have plus in the middle. In cos it will be reverse, in sine it will be the same. That is, I'm talking about the signs plus and minus. Now let's learn about tan x plus y, or tan, you think of A plus B, or think of tan theta plus alpha. Whatever I'm writing, x plus y, a plus b, or theta plus alpha, the formula will be the same. So in order to have a clear understanding, or you'll not get confused in future, I'm using a plus b sometimes, x plus y sometimes, I can use theta plus alpha also. Whatever it is, you just remember the formula. So I'll write it as tan a plus b. You can think of it as tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. Or if I write tan theta plus alpha, it will be tan theta plus tan alpha by 1 minus tan theta into tan alpha. Similarly, let's look at tan A minus B. Now tan A minus B will be tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. Here we have to prove that sin x minus y by sin x plus y is equal to tan x minus tan y by tan x plus tan y. So this is in the form of sin a minus b. This is in the form of sin a plus b. So sin a minus b formula is, as we learnt earlier, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Similarly, we have learnt about sin a plus b. Sin a plus b is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Here we don't have a and b, we have x and y. So apply this formula here. Sin x minus y by sin x plus y. This will be equal to sin a cos b. That is sin x cos y minus cos a sin b minus cos x sin y. Similarly, this is in the form of sin a plus b. So I will write this as sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. So here we need to get tan x and tan y's. How do we get tan x? Tan x is sin x by cos x. We need to divide with cos x and cos y to get tan x. So I'll do one thing. I will divide numerator and denominator by cos x cos y. So I'll be having sin x cos y minus cos x sin y by cos x cos y by this denominator part sin x cos y plus cos x sin y by cos x cos y. Now this will be equal to sin x cos y by cos x cos y minus cos x sin y by cos x cos y. So I'll be dividing this part and this part. First I'll have sin x cos y by cos x cos y. I wrote it here minus cos x sin y by cos x cos y. This whole divided by sin x cos y by this cos x cos y, this plus cos x sin y this cos x cos y. So this will be equal to this cos y and cos y gets cancelled. So I'll have sin x by cos x. What is sin x by cos x? It is tan x minus cos x and cos x gets cancelled. Sin y by cos y, it is tan y whole by sin x by cos x is tan x, because this cos y and cos y gets cancelled. What we have is tan x plus cos x and cos x gets cancelled. Sin y by cos y is tan y. So I got tan x minus tan y by tan x plus tan y. So I have proved this, that is sin x minus y by sin x plus y is this value, that is tan x minus tan y by tan x plus tan y.
If you like the video, please hit the like button, comment and share it with your friends. Also don't forget to subscribe for all our future videos.